You know what, man? This is something I can ask you guys for advice on, right? Because I'm trying to figure it out. 10 years ago, I was a gym freak, right? Obviously, I was younger. I was working as a labourer, so I was naturally fit because my lifestyle was around that. But I was a gym freak. I used to go 6 days a week. Even if we were going out on a Friday night at 7:30 and I got home at 5, I'd be like, I can go for a quick session, 25 minutes, I don't care. Do 10 sets, get the fuck out, right? It's gym dropped off about 5 years ago, and I can't get back into that routine, right? And I had that mentality of like, I've got an hour free, bum it, you know what I mean? And I train by myself. I never train with anyone else, right? Just to get it done and get out. I used to love it. I'd go late at night at 11 o'clock at night and train till midnight on my own. Loved it. I look at it now, and I know in the last 12 months to 3 years, I've had the year from hell as well. So mentally taxing, and I've given myself liberties and luxury to get, like, recoup, right? Because you do get exhausted, life gets in the way. I can't find the drive. I'm in the worst shape physically I've ever been. I've got no problem saying it because I know it, yeah? I know what my clothes are. I know what my physical strength is. Worst physical shape I've ever been. And it's pissing me off. But I can't find the drive and motivation to go back to the gym. Like I keep saying, I'm going to try and set some time out.
You know what it is?
Hang on. One thing I know I'm doing, is I'm losing myself on the couch, right? With the phones out, just answering emails or just wasting time, doom scrolling, and I've got shit on TV that's just playing that I'm not even paying attention to. I'm not even enjoying it. It's just on.
Yeah, it's just white noise.
Yeah, right? And I can't get out of that circle. The one thing I'm fixated on that I'm always binging is a lot of sovereign citizen shit, a lot of like stuff like that, right? And someone asked me, I got asked in the pod, I think a while ago, like, why the fuck are you watching it? And I tried to figure it out. Because in my head, these fucking idiots think they're smart and they're not. They're fucking morons. And it's nice watching people just get fucking mowed down to the full extent of the law. Like, and mentally I'm saying, at least I'm not that, man. I'm doing what I can. At least I'm not that fucking deluded. But now I'm thinking about it. I just spent an hour and a half watching this shit with white noise in the background. Should have been at the gym. Or should have been doing something productive.
Yeah, look.
Why am I not doing, like, what do I need to snap out of that?
Look, I always say, and I mean, George can agree with this.
You need
and
a
I'm
circuit breaker.
You need, no, it's not also it's called the first 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks are the
inch by inch, yeah.
Literally, no, the first 2 weeks, you asked a fucking question, now listen to it, cunt.
Yeah, cat.
Yeah, fucking dog, cunt.
Dog.
It's the first 2 weeks, but those 2 fucking weeks, you have to do what in your agenda. So you pretty much, if you're going, I want to go 5 days a week again, or 4, that's what I want to do. No ifs or buts. Ask this cunt, man. If anyone says, oh man, can you come to my house at 6 o'clock? The first answer will go, no fucking chance, I got the gym. Like, there's no ifs or buts.
You block
That's
it out.
our fucking time. You know what I mean?
That, man.
You block it out. I agree with what Con says. You know, you probably need to have your own time and even put it down on pen and paper. What is it that I want?
Yeah.
You know, even I mean this, right? Strip the clothes off and have a look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, I've done that.
And if you say I'm not happy,
every 2 hours.
He's crying. His mascara's running down his face.
If you're not happy, well then, you know, you need to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Say, what do I want?
And that's the thing. You know what it is? Once you notice that change, that minimal change, you'll be like, fuck this, man. This is awesome.
I had that moment, like you're saying. I remember in 2011 when I was in Europe, it was my first big trip for many years. And I went to America and Europe. I was gone for 2 months, eating, binging, like bad. There was a photo of me I was in Santorini on a boat somewhere, and I was just in shit shape. Shit angle, but I was just in shit shape. And I'm like, that's fucked. Like, what happened? Got back.
You ask someone else what happened. What happened? What happened?
Dude, legit. Binged, gymmed, diet, everything. And in 3 months, like, my face changed shape.
Yeah.
I got bigger than I'd ever been, like, you know. And I said, fuck, man, like, you can do it.
You know what you need to do? On a serious note, just jot everything you do, from work to pleasure and what pleases you, put it all down.
Taking my clothes off, like, down every 2 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe you should speak it to a mic and record it and listen back to it.
He's probably going to listen to this podcast. Yeah.
That's for losers, man.
And if you know what? You've got to allow this thing to grow on you as well.
Yeah, and
is
the thing
is it just weight you want to do? Do you want to do cardio? What is it that you want to do?
You know what it is as well? It's because so much of my lifestyle has changed. Like in my old work, I would have done 10,000 steps by 10 a.m. Just naturally because of the job. You know, spend all day lifting heavy shit, then go to the gym, then go play futsal and all that sort of stuff. And I had time in the day to meal prep properly and cook proper meals. Now I'm working all day and I used to love training at night, but I was still physically active. I was able to do it at night.
Your building doesn't have a gym, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a gym.
It's very basic. There's another one down the road at the office. The office has got a gym as well. Bit more, but still pretty basic.
Has it got the necessities that you can work with, or do you
Machines.
need to join
It's all
a gym?
machines. There's no like dumbbells. There's no barbells. It's all machines. They do it for safety reasons, you know, because it's not a man gym the way
Yeah.
24 hours.
Does it mean?
Because it's a projectile.
Look,
Yeah.
man, there's a lot of cheap gyms out there, like those Zaps and all that shit.
Yeah,
that you
there's
pay
100
fuck
gyms
all,
in my
man.
area there.
They're fuck all. If you need to find an institution where you actually have to walk in and you're like, this is my gym, not a fucking little room like this where it's got like 3 machines.
That's the thing. There
Find
is
an
one.
institution,
There is one.
walk in, and this is
one
my
that's
gym time.
halfway. There's 2 actually that I know of halfway between my house and my office.
Done.
You know what I mean?
Perfect. But there's no meetings between 5:30 and 6:30 or whatever you choose.
You've got to block it out.
You are not taking any meetings, not for anyone. You know what I mean?
You need to block it out. And one of the other things that certainly we have enjoyed over a long period of time, and someone that was very close to you enjoyed, was that sense of community.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is that, you know, there was a cohort of people that shared a common shared a common goal. And
Yeah,
that was
strength in numbers, yeah.
And what it was, it actually drives you to go because fear of missing out is one of the things, but it also gives you a different cohort of people, and you actually gravitate because you've got common ground. And when you've got common ground, you're able to, you know, communicate a little bit better, and they understand you, and they know exactly where you're coming from if you don't get that session in.
Yeah. You know what? One thing that pisses me off, that puts me off going to the gym, is the fact that I know that there's no free weights, no dumbbells, no barbells, and a lot of my workouts back then were built around those things.
But the thing is,
A
the
lot
fact
of like
that,
shoulder presses, a lot of free
walking into
shit.
a gym, hearing like fucking bullshit music in the background, hearing people work out, or fucking hearing dumbbells drop, that's your zone now. You walk into a room or you by yourself with a couple of machines, you're not going to get the buzz.
I'm not motivated.
Nah. But once you walk in and you see cunts like training, looking good, you're like, man, that's what I want. That's what I aim for.
And
that's
you
the key.
actually draw some, you draw some enthusiasm from
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the first time you start fucking seeing some shoulders pump again, you're like, man, I'm back, you know, to a point, you know.
And it does people's self-confidence a lot as well. And you know what I'm talking about here more than anything. About, you know, there was a person that was in our lives for a long period of time, and I'm sorry for bringing this up, but she didn't want to come up and do the classes. She goes, I'm too embarrassed to do it. I don't want to go up and do it. Fucking bullshit. You're coming up. And up you came. And then from there, it just gravitated and then becomes part of your life.
I had someone in my life who was embarrassed to go to the gym outright, and I asked what's it stem from? And it was lack of, they didn't know the exercise, they didn't know what to do, and they just felt like they were being judged when they'd go in because they didn't know how to do it. So literally, I wrote down just a list. All you need is a dumbbell, all you need is 2 free weights and the barbell.
That's what we did exactly the same here.
And then, okay, these are the exercises. Bang, 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 bang.
And
Start with that.
And Con, you can recollect this, that we virtually put this person right in the middle between him and myself, and says, you're going to have a look, and this is how it's going to get done.
Try to get her out of that after that.
No, couldn't get her head out of it. No.
Oh, endorphin release
Correct.
from exercise is second to none, yeah? Second to none. Endorphin release from exercise is second to none, man. There's no bad in physical activity, like there's no bad in drinking water. You know what I mean?
Dude, there's no bad things. There's nothing bad about training. Like, you start losing weight, you start getting more energy, you start having self-confidence,
Sleeping better,
breathing better, fucking, you know, you have more self-drive, you get up earlier, you stay up till later. You know what I mean?
You know
There's
what
a lot
I read
of
the other
shit,
day,
man.
and this changed fucking heaps for me, man. I think it was a drill sergeant or something. I can't remember what it was, but they were saying about what are some ways to like change your mentality from routine and like start kickstarting all these bad habits. And one of them was when you wake up in the morning, make your bed as soon as you get up.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because that's a task accomplished. And It's not going to, and it's done. Like, and I thought, fuck, man, I used to do that. And so as in straight away. So this week and last week, I literally got up, threw my clothes on and turned around and just fucking did the doona and the sheets. You know what I mean?
The bed just flips the fucking mattress over. Done.
Well, I got to get one of those where it flips up into the wall.
The hide beds.
Done. They're the best.
Yeah. No, legit. And I did it. And I actually felt better, man. Like I walked out of the room, came back in, it was clean.
And Tim, they're the little touch points and milestones that will gravitate on you, and it'll open up a different space if you want it. The whole thing is it's about what you want.
I think you're right about the gym thing, though. I need to sign up to one.
100%, man.
Yep.
Dude, it doesn't.
What do gyms cost these days? I got no idea.
You can go to Zap where there's 24-hour like thing unmanned gyms. So you don't need fucking personal trainers and shit.
I need a 24-hour gym. Yeah. You know, my
Mate,
hours are nuts.
$16 a week, not even
16 bucks a week.
Dude, that's
$60
fuck
a month. Okay.
Like, I mean, and you can barter.
How much you get for a kidney these days?
Yeah,
you buys me 6 months of gym. You know what I mean?
But I mean, look, I think $50 a fucking month, or $50-$60 a month.
It's two schooners.
Yeah, man, is literally 2 schooners, and you're fucking looking after yourself.
Yeah, that's the other part.
What I mean?
You know, and look, they've made a lot of fun out of it over the years. But if we were out on the sauce the night before, I would physically push myself to get in there because I need it for fear of missing out. That's number one. But number two, more importantly, was about flushing out all the shit from last night.
So this is a weekly thing every Saturday night. Saturday morning, he's fucking someone smells like fucking Belvedere.
like a keg.
Yeah.
What's your go-to food or refreshment when you come home after a night on the grog? You've crawled in, it's fucking 2 a.m, you're
Maximus.
starving.
Hang on, are you saying on the way home or at
Anything.
home?
If you've got the luxury of stopping to get something, sure.
Just I don't know if
You
it
know,
was
the
that.
guilt-
smoked
the
mussels.
guilt- no.
It used to be Macca's for us.
The guilt will kill me.
What
Guilt
guilt?
kills me if I fucking
Nah,
eat
it used
shit.
to be Macca's for us. Driving home, late night Macca's.
Bit of Macca's. Or
Unless, like I said, we happen to be at a Hollywood Palace or one of those. Yeah.
For some reason, I think, Macca's and KFC, the two restaurants, that the smell of it is fucking...
At one stage, when we used to do
Hungry Jack's is the only one that isn't as bad, but
Really?
Macca's and KFC are the
at one
worst
stage
smell.
when we used to do a lot of, we'd go a lot to the warehouse,
Oh, the warehouse, I
and
remember.
because it was on Turek Road, there was a shop on Turek Road. It was called Shawarma's.
Shawarmas,
oh
yeah.
my god,
shawarmas.
Yeah,
There's a
and
place
we
in
used to go
Geelong.
there all the time.
Dude, we have to go to Geelong for shawarmas, by the way.
Why Geelong?
It's mad. Anyway, go.
You can
So
drive to
we used to be
Geelong, like
warehouse,
it's next door.
finish
Yes.
there, stop at Shawarma's, then go home.
Yes.
Those are the best.
Yes.
You know what I've done? I've come home, taken pita bread out of the freezer, fried like cheese, like saganaki or logadi or casseri, cut a tomato up.
No way.
Put it in the oven.
Effort. And stood there, like, half, like, stripped out, yeah? So, like, pair of shorts, and rolled it, made, like, a makeshift souve, like, just...
No chance.
Dude, I've done it.
Hey.
Like, that's just...
No.
I get what you mean.
3 o'clock in the morning, you hear this chopping up onions.
Sauteing.
Ours used to always
Like
be
a
a
massive
stop
wok.
off on the way home.
I was too far gone. Forget it.
If it wasn't Hollywood Palace, it'd be Shawarma's or it'd be Macca's, or even when we used to do the Chevron sort of side of things, used to be the hot dog guy.
The hot dog
The
guy
Reuben's
was synonymous.
dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
Remember that? For a while?
Synonymous. Yes.
Fuck, Reuben's dogs.
Yeah, we used to do that for a while.
man.
Yep.
The bratwurst hot dogs and stuff.
But to be honest, that's the other thing as well. If there is a kebab open, one of those caravan types, if we've been on the sauce,
Yeah,
I'll
the
stop
food
over.
trucks, that's it, yeah.
100%.
There's a few of those.
It just
Hills.
depends where we were. That's what it was, you know.
I didn't mind. You know what I didn't mind? The locanico with all the shit.
I know
on.
you like Lukanikov.
But generally, I wouldn't eat anything because I would be
Too full from Lacanico.
not uncommon for this.
Hang on. But in your house, do you have like a stash of shit to binge on if you're like you need it?
Nah.
No,
Nah.
you've thrown it out.
No.
Oh, for during the day, just
He
general
does.
stuff.
No,
there
no,
is.
it's not about like.
But I'm talking about coming home, like you said, from
Chips
a night
and-
out. Nah.
No.
It used to be just
It'd
stop
have
on
to
the
be
way home
something you bought,
and then go
yeah.
home. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you have like a?
Because we're in the moment. You know, as soon as we left, it would be, all right, we're either... Because either way, like if we're at Chevron, the hot dog guy was right there.
Right there.
Or if we're at Warehouse, the shawarma's guy was right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was either something that was nearby, or at the very least, it was a quick stop off on the way home.
Or the Greek bars, stalactites.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It was something there.
That for me,
And we do that, and then we go home.
in 2019 or something, when my cousin was here from Greece, we'd gone out, I think, for my birthday. Me and my cousin had left the club. I'm like, you hungry, man? Before we find the other malakas. He's like, yeah, I could eat. Where do we go? I go, I got it, man. Stalactites, right? It was open. It was 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
Perfect.
He goes, it's like I thought. I'm like, yeah, man, trust me.
Yeah, man.
So we got there and I started ordering. So we got the suvets, we got like a saganaki, we got the tzatziki on the side, the chips. And that was like a real, I remember it was one of those moments, you know what I mean? I got my cousin from Greece. We're having suvos at 1 in the morning in Melbourne, and he was rating him. He's like, these are sick, man. And I'm like, this is what's hitting the spot.
Yep.
It's hitting the spot. And in Athens, we did that last year as
then
well.
the next minute, fucking
Nah,
garlic.
not me.
No.
I don't
The
I don't help, man.
No.
The garlic
burps, man. I'm talking about the
It's the
garlic
garlic
burps.
I don't help.
No, not talking about hurl.
I'm telling you.
I'm talking about hurling now.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
The garlic burp.
Yeah. Fuck
swear
the
to God.
smell, man. It can literally, the neighbours can smell it.
It gets in your pores. There's certain foods that just get in your pores, whether you like it
Legit,
or
man.
not. Garlic, curry leaves, masala, like all that sort of shit. It's porous, man.
Oh, dude, I make my own garlic tzatziki, man. It's
Yeah, I
the
made
best.
some the other night.
It's the best, man.
Yeah, I've got a whole
That's
Tupperware of it, like
yeah.
a Tupperware of it.
That's the best.
Tazaki.
Oh, dude, I want to kill that guy, man.
Tazaki.
Can you not, like, do you not want to, like, break someone's
Yeah, but you don't
face?
take it a piece, do it on purpose.
I know.
It's that old thing. How do you get a lot of clicks and stuff on social media? Just
Piss someone off.
piss people off. Yeah, that's it. Get reactions. That's it.
I can't. I can't support that shit.
You know what
It
we're talking
annoys
about?
me.
No, I don't think
There's a
that-
guy.
I'll find
He
it.
goes on social media. You know, people go on Instagram and they talk about food and stuff and whatever. And this guy goes, "Ooh, today we're going to have some tzatziki zaiki or something." Instead of saying tzatziki,
Yeah.
you know, he says that. And obviously, what happens? People react. Yeah, malaka, you can't even say tzatziki, and you know. all that
That's
sort of
exactly what he wants.
stuff. That's the whole point. He's doing it on purpose. Even the sushi manga guys
The sushi manga
took
guys,
advantage
yeah,
of it.
ripped it.
It is so delicious with tzatziki.
Tzatziki, hè?
Je gaat strok.
Tzatziki, hè? Na! Malaka!
You know, this is like such a big fucking cover up, like sort of a duplication of Acropolis now, and the way they fucking
Well,
do
it's
shit.
just taking the piss out of caricatures that we grew
You know
up
what I
with.
like there? I like the sliding door. You know,
the bottle end, the bottle ends with the circles. This is all my mum's house.
Oh, yeah, my mum's place had it as well. We got rid of it when she moved in.
Yeah, we still got them.
Are you serious?
We still got them, and the fucking Parthenon pillars, man. What are you
Actually,
talking
that's
about?
true. Your parents' house is like a mansion, but it's like a Greek mansion in suburbia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know
it's
what I
my big fat Greek wedding.
correct.
Yeah, it's literally. Yeah, there's a lot of vintage shit in there. that
Lime
you don't
green
find.
fucking tiles.
Have you ever talked to her about
You
like
just have it
red
on
eye?
your Parthenon
Yeah,
at the
I actually
front.
did like last week and go, man, these tiles. She goes, pulido there. Then say, that's it. I'm like, mate, these are fucking like 50 years old. Yeah, como que nuria in there.
Why is it? Hang on, man. Wait a second, because that can't be. You know what I bought the other day? I don't know. You wouldn't have. You might have seen them, and they're on my socials. You guys wouldn't. Oh, actually, no. You're on my socials as well. You may have seen it. I got these. Yeah,
Oh yeah, the piata.
the piata.
Oh, Piata,
Yeah. And as soon as I posted them, everyone lost their minds, right? Because everyone's yeah, or whatever.
Where'd you
had
get them from?
Well, I sent it to my mum, and she's like, "Those were from Coles. Like you bought them with coupons back in like the 70s and 80s."
Yeah.
She goes, "What do you need plates?" I'm like, "No." That's what she said. She goes to piata. I go, No, man. I bought them from Coburg from some woman.
Yeah.
It's just nostalgia. Like my aunties we never had these plates. My auntie had them. I'm like, no, I want these fucking plates. I've got the trapula from the Olympic Airways. Yeah.
How
like
good is that?
Oh, yeah.
When I moved into
How
my
good is
first
that?
apartment, I bought it as a coffee table accessory.
You know what I've got in the kitchen?
No.
With the piata?
Yeah.
A set of the Skippy plate. With the
Oh!
No shit.
Yeah. So like,
Oh, we got the Nutella cups. Remember the Nutella cups?
oh yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Batman
Yeah.
ones.
No, these
There
are
was
like pre
Batman-
that. These are like, I'll have to find them. man.
Anyway,
Are
Yeah.
you talking about? It wasn't Nutella. It's the
the other-
like Nutella.
The other brand one.
The one that was chocolate and vanilla
Yeah.
half, and it used to come with the plastic cap,
Yeah.
and you keep the glasses after. Yeah, they're the ones.
Okay. So there's the heads are still using these piata, yeah? They all had them. Like the houses with that orange door divider thing. My mum moved into a place in 2017, I think, or 2018. That was still in there. Whoop, gone.
Gone.
Re-stumped the whole house, gutted the whole living room, everything gone, yeah?
Not there.
Found them.
Yeah, I had them, man.
The Nutella.
But
Oh,
there are
that's all.
houses, guaranteed there are houses like that all over town that look exactly like that. Why are they still like that?
Big pearly white gates as well.
They're just
No, but
I love it. I don't know.
Look, man, the aesthetic's there, but surely it's worn in by now. It needs a revamp.
Like, okay, you're still brand new. Where you go?
Like that can still brand new, man. Telling you, she fucking, she loves it. Like, I mean, that schedule, like that design, will never leave them. Like, there's, like, I mean, like your generation, your mum, they love it, man. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
I've got a little bit of that too, yeah.
man. Like, look, things like kitchen can be redone. They'll see that, but when it comes to decor and, those fucking couches, those
I know
fucking
all
big
about
leather.
that.
oh yeah.
And
What's
that-
this?
and
hang
how
on,
about that-
hang on, wait.
And
What's
then
this guy?
hang on, the trapezo, like the fucking room that no one goes into unless someone's getting
Oh,
married.
yeah.
It's very Baroque.
And dude,
Yeah?
that room in itself is like both of my living areas. That one room where it's just for the.
Wait,
Once
where
someone
is
gets
it?
married.
Where is it in your parents' house?
So when you walk in on the left, they've got those bottle cap sliding doors.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
inside
yeah,
there,
When you walk in, hang on, wait. You walk in
Front
from the
door?
front door.
on your
To the
left hand
left.
side.
Left hand side's a kitchen, and then to the left of that.
Before that. So you don't walk in.
There's
and
a room
see-
just before the kitchen.
It's that room that if the door's open, it's like it's you see it's
Okay.
like
Is
Yeah,
that facing
seal
the front?
it's
vacuum-
a seal vacuumed room.
Is that
the
facing the front of the property?
Yeah.
The Jarrah fucking
Yeah.
furniture.
Okay. Yeah, I know that room.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's Baroque furniture. Yeah, like Franco Cozzo specs. Yeah.
yeah. That's probably the best analogy. The Franco Cozzo fucking.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't they see the walls? Fucking, they're no longer white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They'll get that painted.
Look at this guy's face.
They'll get that
Why
painted.
is he taking
Dude,
a deep
no, no.
breath?
No,
Dude,
yeah,
they'll
no, but
paint
I'm
that-
with him. That doesn't bother them
No.
because they'll get it done up again. But it
just not-
doesn't change the decor.
It's not
Andrew,
the arches and the.
do you want to
pillars.
explain to Dim why I've just taken some deep
Why is
breaths?
he, no, he looks like he just lost 10 years of his life. Like, what happened?
Oh, it's because he's
My dad.
well, what do you call the guy that the senator reports to?
Hang on.
President?
It'd generally be the president,
We
wouldn't it?
actually nicknamed him Trump sometimes.
Trump, yeah, we
so
did. We
this
did.
is Trump and his family who the senator reports to.
Who does, I'm Googling this just so we know, who does the senator report to? Hang on. Senate, who is in charge of the Senate? The Honourable Sue Lines. I don't even know what that is. Who's the boss
I
of the
guess
Senate?
it depends on the
Yeah, vice president
type of guy.
is
Yeah,
usually,
it's either prime minister or
yeah,
president.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in his case, it's President Trump.
So why is he sighing?
Because he goes through that with him about,
Decor.
don't paint this, don't change that, don't do whatever. Yeah.
Bad. And we just.
When I leave this earth, you can do what you want.
and
No,
we're
actually,
talking
I
about
go-
some
yeah.
decor that is so. Oh my God. I'm thinking, you can't be serious. And we'd punch on.
Yeah.
We would literally punch on. And this time last year, we were doing some renos because we were getting ready for the wedding. Oh my God. At one stage, I was walking out of the house.
But you know
I
what
could-
got him through?
Yeah.
2 people.
I know.
Me and my departed.
Correct.
What? So is it?
So I literally, I'd say to Andrew and I'd say to Vix, I can't handle this. Get out.
So we would diffuse him.
That would diffuse because we would
And he'd
punch
be-
on.
Okay, yeah.
Is he refusing to let go of the furniture because he likes the style or because it's got attachment?
I think it's got a bit of both.
Is the furniture just dilapidated?
Fucked.
Okay, so it's actually fucked. It's not just old style, it's actually fucked.
Yeah, but the thing is,
some of it
they
was,
love the style of it too, man. Like, I mean, the bathrooms have got like baby blue fucking tiles. I go to them.
We used to have pink in our
look,
bathroom.
yeah, that's bad. But look, I go, we should get the bathrooms renovated in due time. She goes, yeah, but I can't find these blue tiles anymore. So her biggest thing is, I want to get it renovated, but I want the same fucking colour tiles.
Don't even go there.
You know what I mean? It's like, are you serious? Like baby blue tiles? No, that's it.
That's how they roll.
No, Aspera. No, then you know what else.
Dude, that face you pulled is literally your mum's face.
Yeah,
like
man.
you just did the same
Oh, Tim,
fata.
you know, you got no idea what sort of a struggle it is. Like, we got rid of this bookcase. Right?
Fucking bookcase. There we go.
This bookcase that was the size of the studio.
Yeah.
It was-
Encyclopedias?
It was
The World Book.
huge.
Yeah.
And all it took is... Είναι καλό πράγμα. Τι θα το κάνεις, ρε, του λέω. Είναι καλό πράγμα. Πού να το
Δεν το
περάσουμε
φτιάχνουν
αυτό.
έτσι.
Εγώ το πλήρωσα αυτό ένα σακί χρήματα. Του λέω, ρε γέρο, του λέω. Δεν γίνεται να έχεις αυτή τη μαλακία εδώ πέρα. Μαλακία! Δεν γίνεται μαλακία!
The rev gauge.
And then we start.
Bad. Already like redlining.
From 2 to 7. Like,
And then I explode. I walk out. He goes, get out. Leave it with me.
I found using. Maybe it's because, like, obviously my old man would be younger than your old man, like, you know, in terms of
Call my
generation.
dad, eh? Old.
No.
96 and a half.
No. So there's the generational gap. But I found with the old man, like, okay, so when I was a kid, it was his world. We all just lived in it. We all were just buying time in it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
He decreed where you stood and farted.
Yep.
He decreed which oxygen you decided to breathe in.
That's right.
Right?
Now it's time for you to go for a piss because I'm telling you, you got to go.
Now, as in, like, as I got older and I started understanding his mentality and figuring out how to deal with him, right? Because, I mean, you get older, you figure it out. It's like,
Why
okay.
haven't I worked it out?
Yeah, I've been wondering that. Anyway, go.
yes, Baba.
Far from it. Hey, how many times have you heard yes, Papa? Mate, fuck, he grabs how many times he grabbed his magura?
Barely getting above his head. I don't realise, man. I bully my mum like that all the time. What are you going to do, man? Like, relax. You're shrinking every day. Like, calm down. Get the fuck Nah. I know that as I got older, he obviously started respecting my opinion on shit a lot more because he'd be turning to me for help this time and he'd be out of his element. I remember a big turning point was when he bought his patrol and he wanted a tape deck installed in the fucking patrol. Yeah. On one end, he was getting like a super snazzy GPS system put in because he used to go like hunting and fucking forward driving.
But then he wanted some old
But he
school
wanted a tape deck.
shitty
You
tape
know what I
deck,
mean? Yeah.
I want a reel-to-reel record player fucking...
I want an 8-track.
8-track, man. 8-track.
AWA stack.
Yeah, like legit. And I'm like, okay, you want a tape deck. And he, not just a tape deck, he had like an old Pioneer or JVC tape deck. And it was top of the line then.
Yeah,
like
back
a
then,
Roda, you know what I mean? And he's like, oh, we'll see if we can get this installed in the thing. I said, does it even fucking work? How do you know it's not going to chew up your tapes?
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine. You know, if anything, we'll get it cleaned up and fixed. I said, okay, but why just getting you one? They don't make them the way they make these ones. And I said, but hang on, man. And this is why I levered with him. I go, hang on, man. If they repair it, if they can repair it, they're going to use new parts. Why wouldn't you just use the new parts that are compatible with a new system as opposed to getting into that ball of worms? Yeah, Kizdikyo. I'm like, yeah.
At least you got that.
Yeah, it was like a light bulb.
You know what I would get? And that Sims. The exercise. Είσαι μικρός.
Είσαι μικρός. 60. Είσαι
Fucking 60.
My dad was in Greece, and I go, fuck this, I'm going to take my old man's car out for a drive. I was meeting this guy out at Village Green.
That killed it.
Yeah, at Village Green. And he's got the tape deck and all, man. They'll never change this, right? So I'm like, I rock up to the thingo. I go, man, Dim, listen to this.
No. Do you know? I'll tell you how it started. I'll tell you how you got onto it. Right? We were talking, and I can't remember how the conversation went to this, but we were talking about how when we were kids, and you'd go to like a random Relos or whatever on a Saturday night, and it was either a birthday or an anniversary or some shit, and there was just people.
Yes.
Like you could have gone to your cousin's house 1,000 times, but you went this one night, and there was just fucking heads everywhere. You couldn't park in the driveway where you normally park because some other uncles still parked there. And you were parking 40 blocks away.
Your old man,
Your old man's cursing because he's now doing laps around the house that he's gone to 1,000 times like he owns the block. You know what I mean? And you finally get to the house and there's just heads everywhere, man. There's old men in the corner. There's women in the kitchen losing their shit. There's kids just running around. And I remember I said to Ya, you go to these houses and it's like they've got one psistaria going, but it's like the whole village is there to eat. And his next words were, kapno, man.
Just kapno. You walk in, you just
Do you remember just seeing blue plumes of smoke coming out of the fence? You know what I mean? Like, literally, Suvla set up, Weber, kitchen's going off. And then I said, you got kids running around with cans of Coke out of those 44-gallon drums, the plastic ones filled with ice. Yeah? Women are running around with cazzaroles. And then there'll be an old wog will go, cazzarola. And like, you go in there, it's like a lekani. You're bringing it back. It's like 80 kilos of steel. They load it up with grass, hand it back to you piping hot, partomesa. Don't drop it. You're fucking juggling this thing. It's heavy as shit. 80 degrees, and your words were kapno, man.
Kapno.
And there's just fucking music blaring, and that's what he said, like this. He just turned the knob on.
I put the tape in, hear this click, click, and hear this, the ding, 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 and then you hear this, Yasu Yani Pangulobu. Oh my. Okay, this guy's like, man, what the fuck? I didn't rewind it. It was like on cue. I just went clink.
Yeah. Just fired it up. I fucking died. I'll never forget that, man. We're fucking dancing in the car park.
Village Green.
Yeah.
Village Green.
One thing that gets me about, like, with the community obviously breaking up and not being what it was like 20, 30 years ago, that nostalgia is one thing that I die over, and it's like, fuck, man. Another night, one night that was like that. You know what I mean?
They will never fucking replace the tapes, man. They'll play the same tape 1,000 times. You hear this, and now he's going to flip the song, and then this song's going to start playing. It's like, fucking, just update your fucking music, man. Enough with the 40s fucking tracks. You know what I mean?
Go 40s.
Literally, man. Like,
the Rebetica from the 30s.
I just remember the fucking, like, honestly, what kind of person, listen to this, man. What kind of person buys a brand new car and says, remove the air conditioner from the car? I don't want an air conditioner.
Are you serious?
He had it removed. So the car hasn't in factory still got a cover over where the air conditioner needs to be. But
It got it removed.
it was never installed.
What?
They asked
Could
it from
have just
factory.
had the fucking thing disengaged.
No, he said, I don't want it from factory.
What?
So this car has never had an aircon. So what did I have as an aircon? Half air from the window and half up north coming from Dad's out, coming back in. So it's literally just like air going in plus the smoke.
How do you get it from factory removed? How do you do that?
So where the button is, no, they're not actually removed. It was never installed. So in factory,
They
where
stopped it on the factory line.
The dash,
What the
there's
fuck?
still a cover
How's
where
that
the
even
hole.
possible?
Dude, this car is the only car, I'm sure of it, that has never been installed an air conditioner. Ever.
That's bizarre.
From
I didn't know you could do
94, I still got the car. Oh, my mum still got it, yeah.
that. No, but that
Does your mum drive it? No.
that would have been stopped on factory line. Like,
Yeah.
pull it off the line. No
aircon in this car. It's still got the cover where the button should be. So
Are you
you
sure
have to
if
snap
you-
the button.
if you pop
so
the
you have to
engine-
if you push a finger through the hole, It'll break that plastic, and then you can put the button in.
Yeah, but if you pop the engine, are the components there?
Nah,
Just missing.
never installed. That's something like just going to Eden, fucking listen to the same fucking tape over and over again.
And you
for
drove
6-7
to
hours.
Eden with no air conditioning
5 times a year.
5 times a year.
It was fucking brutal.
And I thought my dad was warped.
But then he'll be to Eden. He'll go to Eden. Be reminded that we have to be at a wedding in 8 hours. Drive there. Get absolutely trounced at the wedding. Yeah, let's go back to Eden straight up.
Did anyone
at
ever
that same
explain
night.
to your dad that
What?
Yeah.
I get what his mentality was. He didn't want to put a strain on the motor, right? But that only happens if you actually
Use
turn
it.
on the aircon. If you
Yeah.
don't turn it on, it doesn't do anything.
One
One of you might use it. One of you might turn it on.
Oh,
He wanted to remove the temptation.
I'll have to show
I
you.
have
I'll
deja
take- I'll
vu
take a
all
photo.
over it.
I'll take a photo and I'll show you what's
That's
there.
nuts.
Yeah, removed. No,
That's
never
nuts.
installed. Not even
Never
removed.
installed.
Never installed.
Yeah, because he didn't want to have the temptation.
No, we'll never have.
This is the
temptation.
thing, right? There's probably 1,000 faux pas, social faux pas, that our parents committed when we were kids, yeah? Thousands of them. It's like, normal people don't do this. You know what I mean? This is not acceptable in normal society. You fucking wogs are getting away with it, right? And you think it's normal. But here's the thing, right? Think of everything that our parents did. I can't think of a single thing that annoys me or angers me as much as now if you're in public and some idiot's got their phone out filming some real...
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Oh.
that sort of shit. Putting a dinner party on hold because I got to take a photo of the food before it gets eaten.
Oh.
Or some bullshit like that.
Oh, you were talking about the gyms before. What about those idiots that set up
Filming.
and even say to you, "Oh, don't get in my way." Sorry, excuse me.
I think
wanting
they're
to
actually putting
train
a lot of
while
gyms-
you do your malakis.
A lot of gyms are actually banning that, which
And
is
I hope
good.
they do.
Filming
Yeah.
in public
Yeah,
property.
I hope they do.
They are.
You
I
need my
agree.
permission to film me, bro.
But they've got the stand.
Oh.
And they're training and
And then if you happen to walk through like an innocent fucking
Yeah.
member, she'll go, "Oh man, what are you doing? You're getting in my shop."
Mate, there was this one video, man. I feel
No,
so
a lot
sorry
of
for this
gyms
guy,
have banned
man. Mate, the lady was like fucking had the bar doing squat thrusts and shit like that.
yeah.
Pelvic thrust.
Pelvic thrusts, and I think she just dropped it. And the guy literally just walked past, goes, "Hey, I thought she just heard a bang or whatever." And he goes, "Are you okay? Like, is everything okay? Do you need any help?" He goes, "No, I'm okay." And anyway, he walked off. He goes, "Oh my God, what a creep!" Like, and all this kind of just down, fucking just putting him down so much. I'm like, the guy asked if he fucking
The
wanted
guy's
help. man.
concerned for
Yeah,
you.
and he's like, "Oh my God, he's so disgusting. He just approached me like that." I'm like,
And it's all these women.
"Fuck
Oh,
me,
Kayo.
man."
Standards, yeah.
But it does my head in. Anyway, like,
Anyway,
it's-
I'm just saying, all those social cues that our parents missed, like, it's evolved to idiots with cameras and all the other
We said
shit.
last time, this is ruining a lot.
Yeah.
us-
Oh, I fucking oath.
100%.
Well, even
there's
now they're
positives,
talking about-
there's positives with family connections with overseas and all
Yes.
that, but there's a lot more negatives.
Can
with
you
it.
Yeah,
can
but
you tell me this?
slowly, they're trying to fix things like that. Like,
They
how many
have to.
schools now saying that they're
Yeah.
going to ban them?
Under
which is a
16.
great idea.
Yeah.
And what are they
gyms.
talking about? Social media now being available. I know SA are
Yeah,
doing
we were
it.
talking about
Yeah.
it yesterday on
What's
the
this
pod.
about? What?
Yeah.
About
It
what?
might not be perfect the way they're doing it, but it's in the right direction. You know what I mean?
What are they trying to do in South Australia?
The
Not just South Australia, even they're trying to say social media, you got to be not fucking 13 or something.
No,
I
it's
think
like
it's
16
Gotta
and
be
over.
16 and
over.
over or stuff like
14
that.
or something.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
they're trying to work out what's the right age. Is it 16? Is it this? The point is, young kids shouldn't be and don't need to be on that. And kids at school, when they're learning, we've all been to school, we know what
Yeah.
the environment's like. You don't need your fucking phone there. And these parents are going, "Oh, but what if my kid needs to call me? I need to call my kid." What?
Call the
While
school.
he's in there doing his fucking maths stuff,
Call the school
you
to-
need to call him.
Last week I was in Lawn, right? I took a week off, went to Lawn with the missus. It
Must be nice.
was beautiful. Thank you. And dude, we went for a walk. I think we
Were
had
you
lunch.
holding hands?
Cherish the love we have. Cherish the love
we give. Anyway, after lunch, we went for a walk, man. We
You
went for a
haven't
walk.
answered my question.
No hold handing. Anyway, we were going for it. I was like, fuck, let's go for a walk, man. She goes, which way? I'm like, let's go fucking this way towards the fucking pier. Let's suck it out. Anyway, we're walking. Kitty Mahedi. And, dude, so let me just tell you the story, man. And then
Go. No one's stopping you, man.
Yeah, you fucking dickhead. Walking fucking bushland on this side, beach. Literally, the beach is right there, yeah? Fucking rock formations. Fucking, the sun was out for for 13 seconds. So we thought, fucking, this is awesome, man. Anyway, walking. And for some reason, I was actually thinking about, you know how there's these like fucking memes coming out about how social media's turning humans into fucking zombies and all that bullshit like that. I saw a mother and a daughter in the middle of a fucking rock formation on the beach, literally just standing there. And I just said, like, just wait for a sec. She's one there, one's there, just standing there. And I was there for like minutes. In the middle of a fucking beach, man, just standing there, like and I think the mum was doing this.
Rocking?
Like, rocking a bit, because like she obviously lost balance because her vision was just on the fucking...
Into the microphone, man.
Her vision was literally just
Pull
on the
microphone
fucking...
towards you. Fucking...
Because the vision... because the vision of the fucking, the phone, it was obviously just warped the balance or whatever. And I'm like, man, this is legit, man. Like, you're literally in the middle of like nature. Like, the day, like, for minutes of the sun being out.
That was zombified.
That was zombified, man. I've never seen anything like it, especially in like such a perfect moment of like, just like mad beach, the sun's out for like a couple of minutes. And I'm like, man, this is fucked, man. Like, literally, cunts are like glued to it.
Yeah.
Like,
Bad.
it's like, man, how many times have you like on the phone scrolling and I'm like, fuck, what am I doing, man? And I'm like, get the fuck out of like, whatever you snap out of it. Like, sometimes you get caught in, like, you're on the phone. But I've seen you a couple of times on the desk sometimes at work as well, like fucking scrolling through. But it's tryou man. Like,
He's the senator. He can do whatever he wants.
Correct.
I am social media.
He's got the votes. He
But
can do
like,
whatever he wants.
sometimes you just zone out and you're like, and you wake up, so I'm like, fucking, like, have you even questioned yourself? It's like, what am I fucking doing?
You know
man?
what, mate? Look, all right, the other day, in the last week, I've managed to have, with the weather nicer as well, I've managed to sit on my balcony and, like, make a breakfast or whatever. I made a point of, like, get up, sit on the balcony, and just eat your breakfast, right?
Yeah.
And I had my phone out, and I was just flicking through it, like, the news and all that sort of shit. And I sort of said, what doing with the phone? But the truth is, I don't have a view of, like, some inspiring sunset or whatever. And I wanted the news. It's like I was on TikTok fucking watching reels. I wanted the news. I've criticised in the past the old farts that sit at when you're at cafes and they've got the age in front of them, blocking out their partner and just reading the paper, right? And I've made the argument where it's like, just do that at fucking home. Why come out to a cafe to do it? You're spending time with whoever you're with. You don't need to read the paper, like at a table of two. Yeah, read it at home. In your PJs. You're out, assuming you want to be out and having breakfast. And that infuriates me. And I remember saying, if that's fucking married life, I don't want a bar of it, right?
100%.
I don't want to be out at a cafe and still not enough distraction.
I can't imagine me reading the newspaper and going, there, I've got the newspaper out.
You know what I mean? It's just not right. Yeah? Yeah. If you're at a resort and you're there for a week or two, fair enough, because it's different. You're sort of in routine of home life, but you're at a resort.
It's addictive.
I would cop a badofla on the head.
And that's the thing. I had to tell myself, relax. You're looking for news. It's not like you're looking for social media.
No, but it's 100%. It's mostly Insta because it's easy to flick through, man. It's like
if I had a physical paper, I'd read it while I'm doing my cereal.
It'd be like sometimes you'll get 5 or 6 messages from one person on Insta, and to my mind, it's like, this guy's literally just glued to it right now. Like, he's hard in, like, this is good, send, this is good, and like just flicking through videos on Insta, man. And it gets addictive. It's not, I'm not saying everyone else is except me. I fall through it and I have to like step out of it myself. It's like, man, what are you fucking doing?
Ultimately, is it a distraction? Because I know it releases endorphins, yeah? It's an endorphin hit when you get social likes or you're flicking through.
Not social like, just flicking through random videos.
Yeah, but is it just a distraction ultimately to the rest of what's going on? Or you, like, what, how does it, where's the pull?
I don't know. I guess depends when you do it, how long you spend on it.
Have you ever monitored how long you spend on your phone?
Man, look at there's a setting.
There's a setting.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
let's look at it now. Right now. Go to your settings.
Fuck.
I know and see, this is the thing. With me, my time's split up over 3 phones, yeah? Because 2 of them are work phones.
Well, this phone is a work and personal.
Okay, so what's the setting? Where do you actually go?
Is there a setting like
No, there is. Personal, like you go to personalizations or something. What do you actually look at?
notification?
Here we
Oh,
go.
well-being. Digital well-being. Here we go.
Mine's
Where is it?
Apple's called Screen Time.
All right, I got
Digital
it.
well-being, found it.
Digital well-being. It says,
Oh, I got personal and okay.
Jesus, this is
Screen
bad.
time. Yeah.
It tells you how many unlocks and how many hours and stuff you spent.
Mine says daily average, 1 hour, 16 minutes.
Daily average for me, 3 hours and 8 minutes.
You?
On Facebook,
No,
No,
just
just screen time.
screen
Cool.
time. Digital well-being. It just says
2
time.
hours and 20 minutes.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
5 hours and 41 minutes.
Fuck, that's a lot, dude.
I got
Yeah.
1 hour, 16 minutes.
I got,
And I know,
and
and I
if you click
know.
if you click on the graph, it actually tells you
But
40 minutes on
For
Facebook.
me, it's the I look at it. I read the newspapers. You know, I do the reading, and then before I go to bed, I always have to have a look. You know, the farts and all that sort of stuff.
okay, I'll give you the top.
Do you,
Okay,
like, do you like the Cipriano with the weight?
I'll tell you why. Hang on.
But there's so much here
He's
that
got a
actually
great
helps you.
voice, though,
There's
right?
actually a lot of settings on that actually help you fucking
All right,
get off it.
let me say one thing. Right, this is where it's unbalanced though.
George, app limits. You can set yourself for app limits. It turns off app
Grind
limits.
it the 3 hours a day.
Parental locks, yeah.
Okay, but this is the problem. All right, I've tried to do less of it. I'm using my iPod now more to listen to music when I'm driving, but a lot of time I'm using my phone to have YouTube running just for.
I use
music.
Spotify first and foremost. I mean, it tells.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
use Spotify.
I do,
But okay, so I'll give
and,
you.
and there's an hour a day for me.
This is the problem, right?
Spotify, yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
but I don't think when you're playing music,
Hang on.
it
No,
doesn't
it does.
consider as screen time.
No,
Yes, it does.
not music, but it does if you're running YouTube, like as
Yeah,
in
because it's
straight
video.
Because it's video, it runs that.
Yeah.
So I'll give you an example. Yesterday, it says my screen time was 7 hours and 57 minutes. All right. Here's my day yesterday. I woke up at like 7:30 or whatever. I was in my car by 8 o'clock. I drove from my joint, from Altona, all the way out to Wyndham Vale,
Oh,
past
yeah.
Werribee.
Yep.
Came all the way back, went to a doctor's appointment at 4 o'clock in the city, in South Bank somewhere, drove from there to my mum's in Clayton, and I was here by 6:30, 6:45-ish for a podcast. Got out of here at midnight, 12:30. Went to bed at 1:30. Was up at 6:30, 7 o'clock again. Back on the road by 8. And then I started my day-to-day, right? It says here, I did 2.5 hours using Google Maps yesterday. 2 hours and 50 minutes on YouTube, like running audio visual while I'm driving, as in counter to that. So that adds it up. That's 5 hours just in itself. That's over 5 hours. Instagram, hour and 17 minutes throughout the day.
Oh, that's too much.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. But my day started at 8 a.m. and ended at 2 a.m. That's a long day.
Yeah,
It is a long day.
It is.
You
a
know
long
what I mean?
day. Yeah.
Texting, 30 minutes. WhatsApp, hour and 17. Those are conversations I'm having. That's 2 hours of
WhatsApp is fine because that's conversational
Yeah,
stuff.
but that's what I'm saying. This all adds up.
Yeah, but still,
Telegram,
it's an hour and stuff.
none.
Huh?
Telegram, is it called the app?
No, yeah,
Telegram, yeah.
none.
Telegram? Yeah, 0.
For you.
But do you know what I mean? Anyway, look, overall, I know changes have to be made to my lifestyle in order to get back on track to get to me where...
This week you find
It's
yourself a gym
sustainable?
and fucking lock it in.
No, you're right. I think I
Lock it
will.
in, Eddie.
And then, and that's the other thing to end that conversation is now,
That's three and a
now
half.
that you're actually fucking paying for a gym, you're like, I have to
Yes,
go.
it's Susie. You got to go.
Like, it's like I have to make that $50 or $60 a month.
Look, I get that, and I sort of agree with that. But there's still certain people. I know people that've paid for gym memberships,
There are.
and I just still don't even use.
I can't do that.
You know who's bad like
Yeah.
that?
Who?
Ellie.
Oh,
She's paid how many
I
memberships?
can't.
And she just doesn't go.
Because
And
my
then
dude,
whatever.
my wages are so metrimena. $60 goes a long way, man. I can't do it. Dude, I just cancelled my Kayo subscription because the footy's over. Yeah, what's Kayo? 25 a month?
Oh, okay, shit these days.
Oh,
Anyway.
it's terrible. They buffers,
25
it just
a
sits
month.
there.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
That's
it's gone
ridiculous.
shitter and shitter, and they actually put the prices up.
Yeah.
I think they're going through all the fucking.
I'm pretty sure it's 25 a month. So I've cancelled that.
Yeah.
That in my head, I'm doing numbers already. Yeah, 25 a month. That can justify that.
Oh, I
Sweet.
agree with you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Did
right.
you just do it online? Switch it off, or did you have to ring him?
Okay, here's one. These fucking busty this. Yeah.
But
Here we
wait,
go.
there's more.
Yeah, there's more. All right, hang on a second. This is what fucking shits me. To subscribe takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Credit card details. Dang,
To
they've got
cancel
ya.
takes you 5 years.
Cancel? You know what I get? I'm on the phone, right? Trying to cancel. Go through the things. Click on this. Click on that. Go to Hubble. Click on account management. Blah, blah, blah. No KO login preferences settings kill. None of that.
No, of course not.
Got to go to Hubble. Got to
That's
manage your
on purpose,
prescription.
eh?
So I figure it out. I go to Hubble. Go to accounts. There's KO. Sick. Manage accounts. Error. Like literally an error. Cannot reach. What do you mean there? I finally figured out what my passwords were, right? Get the other phone. Get the tablet. Get the laptop. Same thing. Same thing. Manage Hubble, subscription, KO, get the fucking activation code from the phone every time. Are you kidding? So you're doing all that? Error. Please contact la la la. What do you mean?
Please contact this business between 6 o'clock and 6:15.
Malaka went through the prompts, got the chat bot up. Cancel.
Fuck.
Man, oh, is it one of these? Reset your thing. Mate, it's not that. It's the equivalent of like reset your router. You know what I mean? It's not that. Get to the end of it. I ended up going to the office to try a neutral computer device, that was same thing. Different browsers. Nah, error. Can't just cancel via the site. In the end, I had to fucking send an email.
Oh my god!
And I couldn't get an email address. I had to search for an email. Found one for accounts. What is this pertaining to? You motherfuckers. Like literally, cancel my account immediately.
Are you sure? Would you like to reconsider?
Would you like to upgrade?
KO plus, double plus.
Yeah. And that's what I had to go through to cancel it. Dude, it took 2 hours.
And that's why they do it, man. Because you give up. Some people go, fuck it, this is too hard.
Just from two buttons. They just let it charge.
Malaka, it was the worst thing I've ever gone through.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I was
man.
ready to strangle people, man. Anyway, so that's what I can do. I can draw down
So
from
that's how,
that,
hey, George. That's how easy it is to cancel. KO.
make an appointment.
So I'm going to get rid of my KO too.
Well, footy's over. Who cares?
I got rid of it ages ago. It's
I'm going back to streaming on illegally online. That's it. Done.
Well, after that, fucking who wouldn't? You know what I mean? Like, that's
But you
ridiculous.
can't. Even the service, like Andrew's saying, the service is terrible. So many games, and that's the thing. I'll always go to the game if I'm in the areas. Yeah.
Well, it's still got some stuff that some people like, but going back to when I used to use it, at one point you used to watch.
Don't they have an AFL app for streaming or nothing?
Yeah, but hang on, we're talking about Kayo here, Fox Sports, right?
Yeah.
Used to have English Premier League. Used to have other soccer. Used to have cricket. Used to have a lot of major sports, right?
Now it's got nothing.
Now they've got, other than AFL, NRL, and a sprinkling of a couple other things. If you go on it now, you're
NBA.
going to watch darts, or you're going to watch Z-grade fucking cricket or something, because you've got to find crap to fill in the time. There's hardly anything on there.
And they charge the
They
premium.
put it up.
And a premium too.
Yeah.
And then when you-
25.
and
That's probably the most expensive streaming service.
the few
out.
times that I actually managed to be at home to watch the game, like if I'm at home, it means I can go to the ground. It's got to be a reason why I can't go to the footy. Yeah. So the few times, and usually, man, I'd be playing it when I'm driving somewhere to a job or whatever. So I'm watching it on the drive. You know what I mean? And the few times I've tried to watch it at home, error. So, and it's like lagging. I'm like,
not
man,
worth
I can get an illegal stream from Russia and it'll be crystal clear in HD. What am I doing?
Literally, you see people in Bali watching it.
Yeah, the commentating's in Russian. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? I see what's going on.
What you doing, fucking?
I just want to say, guys, yeah, like I said, we're nearly at 3 hours and my throat's starting to kill. Any closing comments, please?
No more Lucanica for George.
The guy on heat.
Black footy.
Just remember the guy on heat. That's all I'm going to say, gentlemen. The guy on heat, and he's got the fucking shorts.
I'm not a crook.
Hold up.